Hey guys, it's Christian. I'm back. And today we're going to expose some films, some hand-drawn light stencils, some films to make light stencils. This piece is Rubylith, cut out piece of Rubylith. That red shape is totally opaque to the spectrum of UV light that affects the photo emulsion that your screens are coated with. And this is a piece of matte Duralar with a Rapidograph India ink drawing on it. And that Rapidograph ink is very opaque and blocks UV light so that this exposure can happen. So I have a couple films. I have just a piece of masonite here as like a platter to hold everything. I have a 2-inch piece of foam that fits inside the well of my screen. I have a piece of black felt. And today I'm going to try out a piece of plexiglass that's just smaller than the mesh of my screen. I also have some screens in here coated up with photo emulsion that I have in this light sensitive bag. It's a big thick black trash bag with 2 pieces of cardboard cut the same size as my screen on the back and front to block even more light. One more thing, I also have another empty trash bag. This is my kind of solar exposure at-home unit, and what we do here is make sure you have everything ready. Black trash bag, board is convenient, foam, black felt or black paper, and a piece of plexiglass or glass from like Home Depot. Here's what we do. So I'm going to tape these films to my piece of glass. And I'm going to tape them on there so they don't move around because we're going to be walking around with this. The tape you use to tape this down has to be clear tape. It can't be kind of matte masking tape. So just cut out a piece of clear packing tape. Okay, so my films are on here, and board, foam, black felt, and I want to do this. By the way, I'm working in a room with not a lot of direct light, with the lights off. That's enough shade for this to work. So, so here we go. My screen coated with the light sensitive Sati brand HU photo emulsion. Okay, so it goes like this. The sandwich we're making goes like this. This platter board is very convenient. Foam is super convenient, smaller than the inside of the screen. Black felt, put that in there. You notice the felt fits inside the well. And here's my 2 films my handmade films, matte Duralar with Rapidograph India ink drawn on it, and a piece of Rubylith. Flip those over. They have to make contact. They have to be facing against that surface, that screen with the photo emulsion on it. So I can kind of easily do this. One other thing I'm going to need, and I'm going to use one of these backers I have inside my light bag, and I have this kind of like stack right here, and I'm going to put it back inside this thick black trash bag that's pretty dang light proof. Put this in here, put this all inside here. Okay, if you're using glass, this is the part you got to be super careful. I'm going to try plexiglass today, just a little safer. So I'm just going to pretty much do that. And next step is to take it outside in the middle of the day. It's about 12:30. Exposures are for anywhere from like as little as 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and maybe even up to a minute, but that's pretty long exposure. I would keep exposures to around 20 to 30 seconds. All right, stay tuned. Gonna get this out in the sun and make a solar exposure. Thanks, guys.